Hello, and welcome to Beyond Shadow. In today's episode, I wanted to take you from my fresh face, clean face look all the way through to this wonderful smoky eye look. I love this look because I think anyone can do it. I think it looks great on just about any skin tone. So it's a fabulous look whether you've got deep, dark, chocolate, beautiful skin, or whether you're fair skinned or light skinned. I think it's a great look for anyone. So I wanted to take you from the complete, clean, total, bare face look all the way through to this great smoky eye. So in this video, I reveal all kinds of little tips and tricks, and I also make sure that you're aware of the products that I use, and I also take you into a couple of little secrets of mine. So I really hope you enjoy. Make sure that you like the video. I'll be putting all the products in the description so that you can see everything that I've used. So I really hope you enjoy this episode. So, since this is my big reveal video, I am fresh-faced all the way down and wanted to share some of the products that I use to kind of prep my face. And sometimes I like to give myself a facial. I usually try to do some really good products at least once a week to give myself kind of a facial that takes all of the makeup away, make sure that all of the dirt and everything is gone from my face. And that generally helps to give you a much better look with your makeup. So since this is big reveal and I kind of wanted to share a little bit of everything today, I went completely naked. As you can see, I have some issues with my skin. I do have some dark circles. I have puffiness a little bit. I've got some areas that I like to cover. But when I do a facial, I like to make sure that not only am I cleansing my skin, but I'm also just kind of revealing that really good glow and softness to my skin. So today I did something very, very basic. I went with the Olehenrickson product. This is a daily cleanser, and it's really good for just kind of stripping all of that makeup off of your face. So I went ahead and washed my face with this first, and it came out great. Once I finished with that, I went and did a little bit of a secret that I usually don't tell anyone, but it's a great secret. So you know what? Since this is big reveal video, why not? Why not give away some really big secrets, right? So you might see all of those products on TV where they kind of shave off the peach fuzz. They're sort of like razors, and I don't want to name any specific products or anything, but I kind of think they're a waste of money, because you can do something very, very simple to make sure that peach fuzz is gone and it gives you that really good glowy look with your makeup. That's just shaving your face. Really simple, I know. So I like to shave my face maybe once a week. You could do it every other week, it really doesn't matter. If you've got a lot of peach fuzz on your face, if you go on the sides and everything, and you like to shave it off just like once a week, that's great. If you don't really need to do that, great. Also, pay attention to your skin type. If you've got acne or if you have any other issues, shaving may not be the way to go for you, but it is an easy fix. Very good to do. So after I got done with that, I used a little bit of my sugar. I got this from Sephora. I love this product because it just gets all of that dead skin off your face. And once I finished that, I got a nice clean face. I went ahead and did a Clearproof, and this is actually a Mary Kay product. My girl Dee can hook you up. I'll put her information in my, once I get done with my products and everything, I'll make sure that it's in the description for you so that you can have that. And I will have a list of all of these products, by the way. And then just to kind of treat my lips a little bit, I use another Mary Kay product that I've had for a while. This is a really great product. It's called Satin lips, and there's 2 of them. And when you use the scrub, it takes off all the dead skin, so this is great for wintertime. And then once you get done with that, you can put your moisturizer on your lips, and it goes on so great. This is the moisturizer and the scrub. Love that. So moisturizing your skin is also very important. I think that once you clean your face and it's fresh, you've got your skin glowing and everything, you also want to moisturize. So one of my favorite product lines is Tatcha, and I use the Peony eye cream. This is a great cream. It kind of just melts right into the eyes, and it helps with those fine lines and the puffiness. And then I just put on a little bit of my Kiehl's Ultra face cream, and this one's great for just kind of a light cream if you're gonna put on your makeup. You don't wanna put anything that's too greasy or anything like that. So you wanna kind of use just a little bit of a lighter cream underneath your makeup. And so I love Kiehl's, that's a great product. So let's get started with some makeup. I like using Prep+Prime MAC Eye Base Extended. This is a 24-hour extended eye base, and this product just goes on really easy underneath your eyes. You don't need much, which is nice, because it actually will last you a very long time. And you just rub it right on. I also like to use a base on my face with, this is a Fenty product. Perfect. Now that my skin is all prepped and ready to go for my makeup, I like starting with my Studio Fix. This is a MAC product. This is a stick, and I like that this product just kind of glides on really easily. And you can put it on those problem areas, wherever that might be for you. And it's a great cover base, basically just to put on underneath your concealer, or if you use a foundation, your foundation and your concealer. And brush it on a little bit. Just to make sure it's nice and even. My foundation is also a MAC product. I have this shade in NC42. It's Studio Fix Liquid. This product just kind of glides right onto your face. And you can use as little or as much as you need. I tend to cover my entire face so that I can really get a very nice, even complexion. So I use a sponge to do it, and I start with just putting some right on, dabbing it on a little bit before I spread it around. I like using concealer as well because it really does cover, and it gives that extra smoothness and texture, if you will. So I like doing an NC42. This is also a Pro Concealer from MAC. I start with the eyes just because that's where I have my most issues, and once I get it kind of spread around, I like to use a brush to even it out so the product goes on great. I go above the eye as well. If you'd like, you can use a shadow base on your eyes, but I kind of like to use my concealer because it really does make everything look very even. A blender brush is definitely best. And then I just blend until it's all evened out. you can see that my skin tone is getting a lot more even now. I also have a product from MAC. This is a great, it's kind of a more of a studio fix type of product as well. And then I can use that underneath my eyes just to make sure that I have some great coverage there. And that glides in and blends right in with the rest of your products. Now this one, you can actually use this one either before you do your concealer or after you do your concealer. You can also use it as a fix. I like using this product if I get a little too much shadow around on my eyes or something, so that I can, you know, just kind of cover that up. So it's a really good cover up product as well. I also like using this product from MAC called, this is Mineralize Finish, and this product is great because it's a powder and it goes on very lightly. I like using this with a brush just to get that coverage. I take it all over my face and it really sets in my concealer and my foundation. A great idea when you're using a powder is to get a good blender brush. This one will help to kind of get around the edges. Make sure that you got it all evened out. So important. And I can even take it down a little bit, just so that you're not seeing the lines around her face when she gets her makeup done. Great, now I'm all set to actually apply my makeup. So my shadows, when I do a smoky eye look, I like to use this great Urban Decay palette. This palette is fantastic. It's got lots of great shades on it. As you can see, there are several shades that I can use here, but typically I like to base a little bit with Breakaway, and I do the brow with Stranded, and then I use Jet as my black shadow in this mix. So before I do that, I get to the eyeliner. A couple of products that I use here. So I have a MAC product. This one is great just for, it's called, actually what is this one called? Oh, this is Engraved. Okay, so I like using Engraved. This is a great product, just kind of goes on smooth. It's really easy to blend in with some of the other shadows as well. So when you go on the top and the bottom, it looks great. I also like to use a Sephora liner that's a fat pencil, and this gives that smudge look on the top. Make sure that I get in there and I get some good coverage, and I like going drama on it, so I kind of go a little big on the top. And it's okay if you don't get it absolutely perfect, because with this look you're going to use a shadow to blend in and then also that smudging pencil, so you're okay there if you don't get it totally perfect. I like to go from the corner of my eye all the way over. Again, okay if it's not perfect, but I do like to get right at the lash line with my pencil, because that way that's some really good coverage. And there, you won't have any spots open. So. Now with this pencil, you can use it to smudge right away, or if you want to put on some shadow and then smudge. I kind of do a little bit of both. So I kind of just, give it that really intense look, and then I just start with my base. Smokey eye is actually not as hard as people think it is because I think there's a lot of different techniques for it. I like using this technique just because it's easy. Really simple, and it's high drama. Once you're done with your base, just go straight in with a nice smudge brush. You can use this type. I like using the wide brush because then it just really gets in there. But with black shadow, obviously you want to be a little bit more careful because you don't want the black shadow to go all over your face. Some folks like to do their shadow first and then they go with their base, and they put on concealer and everything afterwards. I sort of like to do mine put on my concealer, my foundation and everything first, and then I put on all of my eye makeup. That works for me, but whatever works for you, that's great. I'm going to start with Jet. I just go from the outside in. As you can see, it does go a little bit crazy. So I keep my one of my blender brushes kind of handy so that I can take off that excess. And then I also like to just use another blender brush. It's more of a fat blender brush that you can go over the areas on the top there so that it blends in a little bit better. This look is kind of just sort of up to you. You can really go personalized on this because if you just like a lot of drama in there, you can do that. Or if you want to tone it down a little, you can do that as well. Since I'm going to go a little high drama on this one, I'm going to take a smaller brush with some more of the Jet. What it does for you is focus that Jet right on the bottom of the lid there. At the end of it, I'll fix this so that I can make sure that I don't look like a raccoon afterwards. Now, another product that I use to highlight this as well, because I think it comes out better when you're really highlighting that brow, is a NARS product. This one is a highlighter that you can kind of, you really don't need a lot of it. Just a tiny little dab on your blender brush works great. And what it does is just brightens up the brow for you. You don't need a ton because you've already kind of highlighted a little bit with your shadow. And then you can kind of go down to the corners. Great. All right, so now this is the big reveal on my shadow blend. So I like using the Stila product. This is a liquid shadow, and this product works great and it's super easy to use. And it's called Molten Midnight. Literally just spread it on with the brush. As much or as little as you want. So if you want to go high drama, you can, step it up a notch and take it all over the brow. That's what I like to do. And since I've already kind of set that base in there with the Jet shadow, this just comes out great because it gives you that smoky look, but then it also puts in the glam and glitter, which is my big thing. I love it. So once I get in there and I get both eyes done, I think I'm running out. I need some more. I love doing this so much, so. I just sort of spread it all over the whole lid. That's what makes it so easy. I can already see how much glam is coming into this. Now, one thing that you could do also, if you say, oh, I turned it up a little too much and I actually need a little less glam, feel free to come in with another blender brush and just kind of make sure that, you've got it to the consistency that you want it at, and then you can just blend it a little bit more. But for me, I'm kicking it up a notch. So as you can see, lots of glitter and glam in there. And then I always just, kind of check and make sure that it's even, it looks good. I've got it just where I want it. And then for this look, I'm gonna give it a little bit more of a highlight. So I'm gonna use a J. La Rue highlighter. This is white gold. This stuff is magic, people. It works great on just about any shadow blend that you can come up with. So I love it. I usually just take a small amount. So you can just use a very small tip brush for that. If you want to use a lot more, obviously you can use a little bit bigger brush. I just tap some right on to the brush, and then I take it and just spread it right into the corner. And I kind of take my time with that a little, just so that it doesn't go everywhere. But I like kicking this one into a highlighter just because you can see not only the dark colors in there, but then you can also have a nice highlight to the corners of your eyes. And it really just draws the attention right in to that corner. So you can kind of, again, personalize it and really just make it what you like. But I like going drama, so as you guys are going to see on all of my videos, I'm pretty much dramatic on just about all of my shadow blends. So this is fantastic. Look at that. All right. So now that I've made myself look like a raccoon, I'm going to go ahead and fix that. You don't have to do much. This blends it right back into where it was before. And so that I can set it a little bit more, I just go over it a little with my powder brush and fixed. It's shaping up. Okay. Next I'm going to take my jet and I'm going to go right underneath be a little careful. And then once you get that in, I like to bring it all the way to the edge, kind of meets my shadow on the top there. Kind of brings in the entire look. Really high drama. So I like to go back to that NARS product again, take a little bit of this. Right on the edge, not a lot. And use it as a cheekbone highlighter. Now, if you get into this product and you say, oh no, I have a little too much on there, blend, 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 and it actually just works its way right in. I like using this to highlight ahead of my cheek blush because it really just gives you a glimmer and a glow. All right, good deal. So one of my other favorite highlighters is a MAC product. This one is fantastic as well for just giving you that great highlight on your nose. This one you kind of just don't have to really worry about too much because it just blends right in with the other shades, and then with the rest of your highlighter. Okey-doke. Go for a little bit of mascara. And just make sure, got a little bit. So, fresh out of Q-tips. No biggie, just go in there. And then you can also cover that too, so you don't have time to go back and do it all over again, so you can just cover it. There we go, all set. Now that I've got the mascara on, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. I like doing a little mascara. I was gonna say before I messed up, is that I like doing a little mascara so that it gives you a really good blended look with your lashes. So I'm gonna use my 3D Mink Lashes by Lily Lashes. This is one of my faves when I'm trying to go high drama. These are already preset for me because I've worn them before. You can actually wear these over and over again. They work really well. And look at that. So one of the things I noticed that I kind of missed, I did great on this side and maybe not so great on this side, was I have just a little bit of what I like to call kind of a blank spot there, and maybe you guys can't see it too great on the video. But again, this is kind of where you can say, all right, you know what, I'm gonna check and make sure everything good. So since I found that little spot, I just took a little bit of extra jet shadow and filled it right in. And there you go, all set. All right, so now I can do the bottom lashes. I like to use this MAC product for that. This also has a really skinny brush if you like using it. For your bottom lashes, it works great. I take the excess off. Now, if you feel like you still have to brighten your eyes a little bit, feel free to add a little tiny bit of concealer there, or like I said, I have my little Fix product. I like using that, and it just kind of works. And so if I find that I still have a little spot or two, I fix that. Because when you have this fantastic looking shadow, you want to make sure all of your makeup looks great. Now, I use a couple of different products for my brush, but you can use anything you'd like. For this look, I'm going to use the Chanel shade. So it's called Golden Sun. Just like that. That's a beautiful shade. It's a light shade, so kind of really just doesn't take away from the drama that you've got going on in your eyes. I'm not afraid to kind of go a little crazy with that shade because it's just not too dark. And I use Hyper Glow for my end of my nose. I like this shade's great. Blend that in a little just to be sure that you don't have too much there. And I like taking a fan brush to do my cheek. And you kind of just lightly apply it. It goes on great. Now, lots of people like using lip liners. I'm not a huge lip liner person. I think that it really just kind of depends on your lips and what kind of look you like to go for. So a lot of people like doing that. That's great. Go for it. I actually like blending in sometimes a couple of different shades from MAC on lip gloss. These have been my go-to shades for years and years. I love them because they're just a classic look. You can change them up yourself just by applying a couple of different shades. So today I'm going to go ahead and do that. I like using this one just because it is a great glow underneath. But since we're going high drama, Beautiful. Nice. And that is my smoky eye look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I took you from fresh face, clean skin, all the way through to a smoky eye look. This is a glam look that you can wear day or night. Do it any kind of way you like. Dramatize whatever part of that you like doing. So if it's the Stila, if you like using that black molten and kind of going a little bit more on it, or if you want to put a highlighter in the corners just to kind of really bring out the glow, go for it. I love using Lily lashes just because since I'm already in high drama phase, I want to go ahead and complete that high drama with some Lily lashes, so it's fantastic. If you like doing this look, I will list all of the products that I used here in my description. And don't forget, you can check out Dee for all the Mary Kay products. I'll put her information in there as well. And just do glam it up. Thank you. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.